We are here to give you the latest updates regarding the COVID-related pandemic, along with the most accurate information that we have. Playing the role of Deputy Chief Mark Poirier today is our health agent, Bruce Wilson.
Good morning, everybody. Giving Mark a well-deserved day off. Hopefully he gets an eagle or a birdie here. Total cases in Massachusetts, 73,721 with 4,552 deaths. Tested to date are 351,632 people. Yesterday there were 12,000 people tested with 1,696 cases, which works out to about 14%. So we're still holding steady across the top of the plateau there. In the United States, 1,193,813 cases with 70,802 deaths. And again, everything is starting to plateau out here, and it looks like we're going to see some light at the end of the tunnel. This is Mother's Day weekend, so I just want to remind everybody to be safe. If you're going to have your little cookouts and guests and stuff over, please try to maintain that social distancing. It's kind of tough when you're out and you're eating and you don't have your mask on, to remember, try to get your people at that safe social distance and enjoy. Have a great Mother's Day, everybody.
All right, thanks, Bruce. Our public health nurse, Esther.
Good morning. Happy Friday, everyone. As of right now, we have had a total of 571 residents that have been tested, with 106 confirmed cases, 30 currently active, 67 recovered, and unfortunately, I was just notified of another death, which brings our death count up to 9.
That is unfortunate. And just when we think it can't get worse, Esther, you're in front of a live volcano. So.
Well, it's better than murder hornets, so.
That's true. All right. Dennis, you got anything?
Questions have slowed down considerably. One of the things that we continue to get are a lot of phone calls to the police, not a lot, but to the police department and to the Board of Health, with residents reporting that they've seen people in grocery stores without masks, or people are littering masks on the ground. It's not as commonplace as it's been, but I think unfortunately there are going to be people that break the rules. The police aren't going to be able to respond immediately if someone's in one of the grocery stores without a mask. I think the stores are doing the best they can. I know when I'm out shopping, I rarely see anybody without a mask now. The litter in the parking lots is much better. Hopefully people will continue to make sure they don't discard those things in the parking lot. But again, the activity has picked up for police and fire. For a while there was a real lull. People are traveling a little bit more. I know it's a national trend now. Unfortunately, there just seems to be a lot more fatalities on the highways now. It's actually picked up, and they're attributing it to people speeding because the roads are so much slower. So the police and fire have seen an increase. I know the fire chief has told me the rescue calls are actually up now, back to where they were pre-COVID. So they're busy, and if they have an opportunity, obviously if someone's disruptive or unruly at a grocery store or at a retail outlet, they'll respond, but they're busy, and they're just simply not going to be able to respond every time there's a call that somebody's doing something they shouldn't be relative to masks. But for the most part, people are complying, and we've seen that, and we certainly appreciate it. It's a credit to the residents of Bellingham. And as businesses are slowly opening, we know there's been some relief granted to florists for deliveries and for golf courses. I know I was down visiting the folks at Bungay Brook this morning, and they're all set up the way that they should be. Hopefully we'll encourage people to get out there and support those local businesses. It's been a tremendous hit on them as well. That's all that I had.
All right, thank you, Dennis. And as Dennis mentions, businesses are starting to kind of trickle open. Obviously, when May 18th comes, or prior to May 18th, I'm sure next week the governor will make an announcement as to where we're going with the stay-at-home order. But just a reminder that as of Wednesday, that there is a mandatory mask policy in place. If you're unable to maintain your social distancing, A mask is mandatory for anyone 2 years old and up. Okay? So just keep that in mind. Anything else from anyone here before we close up? Pretty short
I mean,
today.
other than, I mean, Mark always closes with, if you have questions, you can reach out to the CDC at their hotline, the 211. And then if you have any labor types of questions, you can reach out to the Attorney General's office. That number I don't have, but I'm sure if you Google it, you'll find it just as easy. Everybody have a great, safe weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers.
And along with those lines, some advice for some guys out there. It's been a tough year so far for some of the moms out there who might be working from home, as well as taking care of the kids, as well as being a teacher. A lot of hats that moms are wearing these days. So this year, if any year, guys, my advice to you is step it up. This is the year you might want to make sure you go that extra mile for Mother's Day. So with that being said, have a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, and happy memories to the moms that are no longer with us. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Thank you.
Don't forget to